would happen if the beauty of a mermaid wasn't enchanting at all, but a horrifying monster from the depths of the sea? The movie begins in an old seaside mansion where an elderly woman cautiously wanders through the shadowy halls with nothing but a kerosene lamp to guide her way. The air is damp, the silence heavy. She notices a strange puddle glistening on the floor, bends down to investigate, and suddenly she is attacked by a terrifying, unseen creature that lunges from the darkness. Her scream pierces the night, and with that chilling moment, the story drags us into the eerie world of 1905 Ireland. We shift to the colorful but grimy world of a traveling circus of freaks. Among the performers is Angus Shaw, a cunning showman who thrives on spectacle. His wife Lily, more reluctant, is part of his act. Together they put on shows filled with false horrors, phony zombies, and sideshow illusions meant to shock and amaze their audiences. One night, as Angus presents a zombie performance, the act is interrupted by the sound of a hauntingly beautiful song drifting from a nearby tent. The crowd, entranced, follows the melody and discovers what appears to be a mermaid on display. The truth, however, is far less magical. Lily herself is behind the act, using a phonograph to create the ethereal voice while pretending to be a creature of the sea. The show is fake, but the illusion is so convincing it leaves audiences awestruck. Among those who attend is an elderly gentleman named Mr. Woolrich. Unlike the others, he isn't dazzled. He seems disappointed, almost bitter, accusing Angus and Lily of trickery. When Lily offers him a ride home, she unwittingly sets off a chain of events that will spiral into blood, terror, and myth. Woolrich invites them into his sprawling, eerie mansion, a place soaked in grief since the tragic death of his wife. Over drinks, he reveals a secret he has long kept hidden. He tells them of mysterious islands said to be inhabited by real mermaids. Angus and Lily laugh it off, dismissing him as a lonely eccentric. But Woolrich insists, recounting old legends, mermaids that lure sailors to their deaths with their voices, mermaids that can sprout legs under the full moon. He even shows them an image of the Queen of the Isles, a powerful, mythical mermaid said to embody fertility itself. His words are passionate, but his guests remain skeptical. Then, in a final act of proof, Woolrich takes them to see what he's been hiding, an actual living mermaid, locked in a tank in his mansion. At first, Angus and Lily believe it must be another elaborate trick. They search for hidden breathing tubes, for wires, for any explanation, but Woolrich warns them gravely, this is no trick. This creature is real, it is dangerous, and it was the very thing that attacked his wife. Angus, ever the opportunist, sees only possibility. If this mermaid is real, then presenting her to the world could make him rich beyond imagination. That night, unable to let the thought go, he sneaks back with his colleagues Bailey and Gifford. The plan is simple, steal the mermaid. But when Woolrich catches them in the act, tragedy strikes. Confrontation leads to Woolrich's sudden heart attack, and instead of helping, the men press on with their theft. By the time they haul the unconscious mermaid aboard a ship bound for America, Woolrich lies dead in his mansion, his warnings unheeded. On board the ship, the mermaid is kept in a large tank. Bailey is tasked with watching over her, though feeding her proves impossible. She refuses food, remains still, and yet, something strange happens when Lily approaches. Where she was restless and angry with the others, the mermaid grows calm in Lily's presence. An inexplicable bond begins to form between the two women. One human, one not. Days at sea grow tense. Among the crew is Miles, a drunken sailor who recognizes Lily from a dark past. He calls her Mary Ann, a name she has tried to bury. Once upon a time, she had been a woman of the streets, a survivor in a world that offered her little kindness. Now that past threatens to resurface. That night, Lily is plagued by nightmares. Visions of the mermaid killing Angus, of herself mutilated, of blood in the water. She wakes in terror, only to learn that the mermaid has escaped her tank. The sailors find her tangled in nets on the deck, thrashing with unnatural strength. Captain Dunn is furious. He demands Angus throw both the mermaid and his circus crew overboard. But Angus, desperate, convinces the captain otherwise. He insists that this creature is the discovery of the century. Wealth and glory await them all, if they keep her alive. The mermaid is returned to her tank, but Lily soon realizes something horrifying. When she is alone with the creature, the mermaid spits out a sailor's ring, Miles's ring. The implication is clear. Miles has been devoured. Yet strangely, Lily feels the mermaid may have done it to protect her. She begins reading Woolrich's stolen diary, piecing together truths about the creature's age, her powers of mind control, and her deadly history. Angus, blinded by greed, dismisses her fears. He only cares about the fame to come. But Lily grows more frightened by the day. One night, the mermaid exerts her influence over Lily. In the middle of passion with Angus, Lily's eyes flash red, her hands tightening around his throat as if possessed. Angus fights her off, terrified, while Lily snaps out of it in horror, realizing the creature is inside her mind. In desperation, Lily sneaks down to the hold and frees the mermaid, hoping she will escape into the sea. But the creature doesn't flee. Instead, she lashes out violently, tearing Bailey apart in a frenzy of blood. The crew rushes to the chaos as Angus fires tranquilizer darts into the beast. She collapses, but her scream shatters glass and shakes the ship. Angus, furious, locks Lily away, blaming her for Bailey's gruesome death. Alone in her quarters, Lily delves deeper into Woolrich's diary and finds something shocking. Teresa Woolrich, the dead wife, had once been infertile, just like Lily. Yet after contact with the mermaid, she mysteriously conceived. Suddenly, Lily realizes why she has been feeling ill. She is pregnant. Somehow, impossibly, she carries life. When the next full moon rises, Lily escapes her cabin again. What she finds leaves her stunned. The mermaid has transformed. No longer a creature with scales and tail, she is a fragile girl with human legs, huddled naked and terrified in the corner. Woolrich's words come rushing back. This is their cycle. Monsters of the sea that walk as women under the full moon. Lily covers her in clothes, moved by pity. But when the crew discovers this form, their fear and brutality erupt. Captain Dunn grows violent, confessing that the creature has done something unspeakable to him. Before Angus can intervene further, the captain blows his own brains out, consumed by despair and madness. The storm worsens. The ship veers off course, carried towards strange islands that appear out of nowhere. Woolrich's map confirms the truth. The mermaid has been guiding them, leading them home, to the Lost Isles, a place no sailor returns from. As lightning flashes and waves crash, the mermaid sheds her disguise, transforming into her true form, the monstrous queen of the Isles. Her shriek echoes across the storm. One by one, the sailors are torn apart, devoured in the night. Gifford dies trying to fight back. Blood stains the decks as the creature reveals her plan. She has brought them as sacrifice to her children who wait on the Isles. Only Angus and Lily remain. Angus, finally broken, apologizes to his wife. With trembling hands, he unloads his gun into the beast, but his bullets do nothing. The queen tears him down, leaving Lily alone on the blood-soaked ship. And then, something strange. As the monstrous mermaid approaches Lily, she halts. The connection between them, forged from the start, persists. Lily pleads, spare her and her unborn child. The queen obeys. With a final glance, she slips into the waves, returning to her kingdom beneath the sea. Weeks later, Lily is discovered drifting by a passing ship. She tells no one the truth. Some secrets are too dangerous to share. Years pass, and Lily raises her daughter in peace. But the girl's eyes glow red, just like the mermaids. The legacy of the Queen of the Isles lives on. If you were in Lily's place, pregnant with the child of a creature from the sea, knowing your daughter may not be entirely human, what would you do? Tell me in the comments, because that's a question few could ever answer easily. And so, She Creature closes, not with triumph, but with mystery and dread. A chilling reminder that legends exist for a reason, and some treasures from the ocean depths are best left undiscovered. If you enjoyed this recap and want more chilling stories brought to life, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment about your favorite moment, and hit the bell so you never miss another tale. Until next time, beware the song from the sea. It might just be the last thing you ever hear.